Hello, everybody. How are you? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from whichever part of the world you are currently listening to us from. Yes, I am so excited to be here with you today. It's Friday here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm absolutely excited to be speaking to you. And I hope you are happy. I want you to know that whatever life throws at you is for a reason. Okay? It is for a reason. So while we wait for more people to join us, I want you all to please like and share this broadcast because I have a very important message to share with you. Like and share the broadcast. I'm doing the same thing right now. Like and share the broadcast, please. Let's see. Okay, great people. Thank you. So we're streaming live on Facebook. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitter. We're also streaming on podcast. So let's. I promise today I wouldn't take much of your time. This is a promise, okay? I hope to spend maybe roughly about 20 minutes thereabout, and we'll be done. It's a beautiful day. I know we are all preparing for the weekend. So let's like and share this broadcast. I'm doing that right now. Like and share this broadcast. Let's see. Like and share the broadcast. Great. I'm so happy. Welcome everybody. Welcome my people. I see all of you. That's my YouTube family, my Twitter family. Welcome to all of you. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, still trying to figure out how to share this to my groups. Let's see. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful evening. I'm so excited to be alive today. And I want you to know that every day above ground is a blessed day. Every day above ground is a blessed day. So, for those of you who are just joining me for the very first time, I would say welcome to you. I really do appreciate you. And I want you to please like and share this broadcast. If you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Dr. John Ughulu. I am the founder of the John Ughulu Foundation. And today we're broadcasting under the platform Abode of Greatness. It is a platform by the John Ughulu Foundation. And our mission is to serve, lead, and impact. You know, we broadcast inspirational and motivational messages weekly. It's all in an attempt to help people transition from where they are to where they want to be in their lives. It could be in their jobs, it could be in their businesses, it could be in their personal lives. But basically, we just want to work with you to help you step into that right mindset. But this year, we want to help aspiring and new entrepreneurs launch small businesses. And with the help of generous donors like yourself, you who's listening, we will be able to achieve this goal. Our main focus will be for people between the ages of 16 to 25. But however, if you really and truly need our services or our assistance, we will be able to help you, even if you do not fall within that age bracket of 16 and 25. So if you or anyone you know would like to launch a small business this year, please have them, contact us. Um, have them send us an email. You can find our contact information currently being displayed on the screen. And for those of you who are listening via podcast, we know you cannot see the screen. Just have them send an email to info at John Ughulu Foundation.org. Info at JOHN Foundation.org. Okay, great. And for those of you who want to make donations, please go to our website. It's JOHNUGHULU foundation.org. John Ughulu Foundation.org. Thank you. And for those of you who have been supporting our cause, those of you who have been making donations, we really do appreciate you. We want you to know that it's because of you that we are able to fulfill this mission. God bless you heavily. And wherever you brought out that money from to make such donations, you will get it back in triple folds. All right. We really appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. So today I want to talk about a topic that I really enjoy talking about. I enjoy, talking to entrepreneurs about this topic. I enjoy talking to just employees, people who want to make a transition, people who want to step out of their limiting beliefs. It's a topic that I enjoy speaking on. And today, my topic is the perfect time to start is now. The perfect time to start is now. I want you to grab a pen, a notepad, a piece of paper, a notebook, whatever you feel comfortable writing with, and take down some notes, take down as much information as you possibly can, because it only takes just one information to change things. It takes one information just to get things to a different level. All right, so write it down, please. Okay, the perfect time to start is now. All right, I want to share with you the experience I had with a friend of mine. Now, this lady made up her mind that she wanted to go into business, into entrepreneurship. She wanted to set up her own business. And she came to me and asked me if I had some strategies or advice for her. And I told her that what I typically encourage people to do is to invest in personal development. Go find yourself a mentor, find yourself a coach. And we know it's not easy. It could be expensive to find yourself these people. And if you know you do not have the money, I told her, if you know you do not have the money to find yourself a coach or a mentor, you can start, listening to people who are doing what you do. Because a lot of entrepreneurs, they all have some free programs that they broadcast on YouTube and some other platforms. So I asked her to start developing herself, start buying books written by people who do the same thing she wants to do. And she took my advice. She went ahead and got these books, started listening to motivational messages, and at some point, she knew she already had that positive mindset to get started. But she was scared of one thing. And I know there's so many people who are also, you know, scared of the same thing. She was scared of starting a business and not being able to find clients. Yes, that's a big thing a lot of people get scared of, right? Most people want to start businesses, but because they've never had any prior experience in sales and marketing, They find it challenging, and she got stuck also in that same mindset. She got stuck for over a year just thinking of the same thing, just one thing: how can I get clients? And she kept that to herself until after a while I met her and asked, why haven't you started? And she said, look, I've been wondering how on earth I would be able to sell myself, sell my products, and get people to say yes. Then I told her immediately that entrepreneurship is not easy. It's never going to be easy. And you should also remember and have this at the back of your mind that before you get somebody to say yes to your product, you would have faced so many rejections. So many rejections. And I want you all to understand that rejections are part of the process. Rejections are not bad. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are just starting business today, I want you to know that rejection is a sign of something happening, right? I always tell people failure is a sign of work in progress. And that was the same thing I told her. I said, just go ahead, get started. I'm not telling you now to quit your job. No, use your job as your bank, because right now, as a new business, banks are not going to give you money, right? So just have a paradigm shift of whenever your salary comes, instead of you taking that salary to go buy things that you do not need, rather you spend them on things you want. I'm sure you all know the difference between wants and needs, right? Instead of you spending your salary on things you want rather than spending it on things you need, then this is the time for you to do a scale of preference, which means when your salary comes, understand that the money you typically spend on things you want, which is things that are not relevant, you will be investing that money into your business. So your employment will be your bank for the time being, right? And I explained all that to her, and she said, yes, she was going to start. And I told her something else. I said, look, in business and in sales, when I do sales training, I always tell people the more no's you get, the closer you are to your yes. I want you to write this down. Write this down, please. The more no's you get, the closer you are to your yes. Look, I get excited when people tell me no, when I'm trying to tell you about my business and my product. The moment you say no, I would be so happy. You know why? Let me share this little secret with you. Because the goal is to reach out to people every day, right? That's the goal. Reach out. The more people you reach out to, the closer you are to converting somebody into a customer or a client, right? So when I received that response, no, to me, it means you saw my message. These days, it's difficult to even have your message get directly into someone's mailbox. When you send a message, it could probably land in the spam folder, right? When you call somebody trying to sell your product, it could be that it gets into voicemail, right? When you try to stop someone and say, and give them your 10 seconds pitch or 30 seconds pitch, they could tell you, hey, I'm not ready, right? But when somebody says no, it means that person has already listened to what you have to say. They listened. They said no for several reasons. Now, it could be that they said no because they were not ready for that product at that moment. So, no doesn't mean no forever. No means several things, like I'm not ready to buy into your product right now. No also means right now I have more pressing family issues. Contact me later. So you shouldn't see no When somebody tells you no, when you try to sell your product, you shouldn't see it as a bad thing, but instead you should rejoice. You should know that your message was seen by that person or heard by that person. And I shared all this with this lady, and I was able to inspire and motivate her. And and she took the leap of faith. She stayed in her job. She started using more money from her savings to put into her business. That's the formula I always tell people. Use your 9 to 5 to finance your 5 to 9, which means use money from your job to finance your business. That's how it should be. All right. So I want to share with you the 7 P's of an entrepreneur. So if you make up your mind today to get started, there are 7 P's I want to share with you. And these 7 P's are P's that I have been sharing and, you know, discussing with a lot of organizations, a lot of companies, a lot of individuals. And you who's listening to me right now, I want you to also write this down. Okay? It's going to help you. The best time to start is right now. Don't wait for a perfect time. There would never, ever, ever be a perfect time. I want to tell you why. Because time, time is valuable. Time cannot be controlled. Time cannot be stopped. You can never control time, but you can control your activities. There will never be a perfect time where everything would be 100%. That's why Vince Lombardi said, perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can surely catch excellence. That's how the world was designed. That's how the universe was designed, to never have a perfect time. You have to create those moments by yourself. All right. So now, if you're ready to get started with your small business, I want to share with you 7 P's that you need to hold so dear to your heart. Number 1 P is purpose. You need to find your purpose. You need to know what the vision is. You need to know what the mission is. You need to know what your values are. You need to know your why, your purpose. Your purpose is your why. You need to know why you are starting that business. What value are you bringing to the marketplace? What value are you bringing to humanity? Your purpose is very important. Number 2, positivity. When you find your purpose, when you find your purpose, you have to stay positive, because the moment you start thinking about how do I go about achieving this, you will eventually talk yourself out of it. All right? Stay positive, hang around positive minds only. Stay with people who would only inspire and motivate you, not people who will discourage you, because most times when we find our purpose, the people you always come across are people who have not undergone any form of personal development. And all they know is just to be human. Humans naturally, by default, are negative in nature. Humans are pessimistic in nature. I'm not saying those who do not encourage you are bad people. They're just put in your life for a reason. They just cannot see your vision, because your vision was given to you and you alone. So positivity is very important. And the 3rd P is passion. Passion is what makes you wake up in the morning when you're doing something and you know you wouldn't get paid to do it, but yet you would still go and do it. I don't get paid to do what I'm doing right now, but because I am passionate about inspiring and motivating people, I am here doing it, right? Passion. So if you cannot find what you're passionate about, find something you like and develop a passion for it. Okay? It is passion that would help you go through turbulence. It is passion that would help you go through trying times. It is passion that would help you go through the drought season of whatever you're doing. Okay? And number 4 is plan. You should have a plan. A plan is when you write down all that you have inside of you and you break them down into little steps. That's a plan. A plan is what helps you move from point A to point B. Let's use this as an example, right? I remember when I first made up my mind to start this nonprofit. What I did was I had to write down the vision. I had to write down the mission, and I had to write down the values, the principles. But that was just on paper. That did not make it happen. What made it happen was the ability to lay out plans. The first plan was to write it down. The second plan was to make inquiries on how to register the nonprofit. The other plan was to you know write down the goals of coming up with a strategy on how to raise strategies on fundraising and how to use it to improve more lives. So we had a plan for everything. All right. And when we came up with a plan, we were able to now prioritize. So the fifth one is to prioritize. When you have a plan, it makes it easy for you because you break down the goals into little steps. That's planning. You break it down into little steps. When there's a project, you break it down. That's a plan. Then you prioritize. That's the fifth one, to prioritize. So when you have done everything regarding how to get started, prioritize. Look for the ones that should come first, that should be done first, and do those tasks first. And number six, when you have prioritized, you need to take action, right? Because if you do all these and you do not take action, it's like a waste of time and energy, right? Action is key. You must take action after prioritization. And when you take action, it means you will start encountering what life has in store for you. Life has a lot of things, a lot of surprises. Life has good and bad, right? Beautiful and ugly. That's the law of polarity. The law of polarity says everything in the universe has two poles, right? Two poles. Yes, positive and negative. Yeah, every object has two poles, positive and negative, right? You have good and bad. Yes, you have sadness and happiness. So life will throw all these at you when you take action. But when these things come, these are just signs of work in progress. Signs of work in progress. And as life throws things at you, you have to be what? Persistent. That takes us to the sixth P, which is persistence. You must be persistent because you should understand that it's a vision, it's a dream, it's a goal, it's a plan, and it has to happen either ways because of your why. You have to be persistent. When life hits you with challenges, always remember why you started. Always remember why you started. Okay? And while you are at it, be patient with your vision. Be patient with yourself and your goals. That's the seventh one. Patience. Patience. Steve Jobs said there is no such thing like overnight success. A lot of people are so eager for get rich quick schemes. But I always want to remind people that sometimes the shortest cut could end up becoming the longest route. So you must be patient with the process, right? Be patient with the process. For as long as you have embarked on that journey, be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, because guess what? 10 years from now, you will surely arrive. Believe me, that is something I know for sure. 10 years from now, you will certainly arrive. Yes, I said that. Quote me anyway. 10 years from now, you will certainly arrive at a destination. But my question to you is, will you arrive at a designed destination, or will you arrive at an undesigned destination? At that point, the choice will be yours. Think about it. 10 years from now, you will certainly arrive. I know for sure, 10 years from now, you will arrive at a destination. But the question still remains, will you arrive at a designed destination, or would you arrive at an undesigned destination? Think about it. So you must be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, because for as long as you have started, you will surely arrive. And as an entrepreneur, investing in your business, investing in your entrepreneurial dreams and goals is very, very important. All right. So I have shared these 7 P's with you, and I want you to write them down and go over them from time to time. And always remember that the perfect time to start is now. Start with whatever you have, wherever you are. We want to see your imperfect beginnings. That's it. We want to see it. People want to grow with you. They want to follow you through that journey. Don't wait for a perfect time, because you will wait for eternity. I assure you of that. That is certain. There'll never be a perfect time. You have to start now. Ladies and gentlemen, I promised I wasn't going to take much of your time. I hope you were able to learn one or two things. So I hope you were able to see this as a reminder to help you get started. I really don't know how much you know about yourself, you who's listening to me right now. Neither do I know how much the people around you know about you. But one thing that I know certainly about you is that you have greatness in you. You are an abode of greatness. You have a seed of greatness inside of you, waiting for you to water it, waiting for you to nurture it. This is the best time for you. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the next best time is now. Stop waiting. Take action on your dreams, because it is you alone who can make it happen for yourself. All right? So, thank you so much, everybody, for listening. I want you all to know that whether you think you can or think you cannot, you are right. You who's listening to me right now, who is going through some health challenges, I want you to remember that you have a purpose. I want you to know that you were brought into this world on purpose, with a purpose, and for a purpose that is far greater than your comprehension. Heraclitus said the only constant in life is change. Your situation, your condition will go from bad to good. Yes, that's what the universal principle says. After bad comes good. After illness comes good health. Yes, just like the weather, right? It is never constant, right? After the rain comes what? Sunshine. After darkness comes what? Daylight. I want you to know that this challenge you're going through right now with your health, it will go from bad to great. This is your healing season, and I want you to accept it. I want you to believe in yourself, believe in the purpose that God has sent you into this world to accomplish. You have life, right? You are alive. You can breathe. You can hear me speak. You can see me. If you're watching me now, you can hear me speak. And I am speaking life into you. I am speaking good health into you. And I want you to place your hand on your chest and say, I am healed. Yes, you are. You are. Stay focused on your purpose. Remember, you are the chosen one. That's why you are alive. You have a mission on earth to fulfill. This is your time. This is your time. I want you to repeat this after me. Say, this is my time. God bless you. God bless you. I appreciate you for listening to me. And I thank everybody for, taking down notes and, making a decision to take action right now. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend and have a great and restful family time. God bless you all. Bye bye.